Hey guys, what's up? I'm back for day 2 of the draft. 2 through 7 of the rounds today. So you guys enjoy this. It's going to be starting in about 3 minutes. It's supposed to be 11:30. It's 11:27 right now. So I'm going to pause it until. Okay, let's do a quick little recap of the first round. First of all was Lafreniere. We all knew where he was going. Los Angeles signed Byfield, one outside. Drafted Byfield, 2nd overall. 3rd overall is Tim Stutzel. 4th was Lucas Raymond. 5th was Jake Sanderson. 6th was Jamie Drysdale. 7th was Alexander Holtz. 8th was Jack Quinn. 9th was Marco Rossi. 10th was Cole Perfetti. 11th was Yaroslav Askarov, goaltender. That goaltender that has really high ceiling and really high potential, and he's really good still now. Yes. 12th was Anton Lundell. 13th was Seth Jarvis. 14th was Dylan Holloway. 15th was Rodin Amirov. 15th, 16th was Caden Gall. 17th was Lucas Reichel. 18th was Dawson Mercer. 19th was Braden Schneider. 20th was Shakir Mahobin. I have no idea how to say that name still. 21st was Igor Chikhanov. 22nd was Hendrix Lapierre. 23rd was Tyson Forrester. 24th was Connor Zari. 25th was Justin Barron. 26th was Jake Neighbors. 27th was Jacob Peralt. 28th was Ridley Gregg. 29th was Brandon Brisson. 30th was Maverick Bork. And 31st was Ozzy Wozblatt. That's the recap of the first round for you. Draft is beginning. Detroit's now on the clock. And I would like to see this. There's news. The Senators have traded a 2nd round pick and a forward prospect to the Pittsburgh Penguins for goaltender Matt Murray. So they now have the Pens now have another 2nd round pick today. It's just a little update.
The Detroit Red Wings are proud to select Promoto defenseman William Wallander.
Okay, first pick of the 2nd round is defenseman William Wallander. Wallander, okay, that's a good pick. On the clock is now the Senators.
Good skater, wins battles, played soccer at the age of 13, got into hockey, thanks to his oldest brother Christian. Leader slipped a little bit.
There's really not much I can say other than this is a good defensive pick for them. I hope he pans out. He is from Sweden. He played 37 games. He got 5 goals and 19 assists. That's really good. And the scout said he's a good skater that plays effective and simple game and uses size and reach to his advantage. So that's a really good defensive presence for the Red Wings to be getting here. And like I said, I hope he does well. And congratulations, Walter. Ottawa's picking. Okay, so Finnish guy coming. Ropi Opego. I think that's how it is. He's left winger. Urventi. That's how you say it. Urventi.
We have a trade to announce.
And now there's a trade. Benino went to
number 70 in the 2020 draft.
Okay, Benino
in exchange for Luke Kunin and pick number 101 in the 2020 draft.
And a few picks.
San Jose, you're on the clock.
San Jose is now on the clock. I'm gonna be gone for probably a few minutes. but I will catch you guys up on the picks that I missed. So I won't be doing it live, but you know, we're fast. The trade is Luke Kinnan and the 101st pick for Bonino, and I don't know the rest of the trade. All I know is just it was 2 picks along with Bonino that they acquired. I finally found the rest of the trade. It's picks number 37 and 70 are the actual picks. So, second and third rounder. Another trade. Pick 34 is traded to the Sabres. 38 and 100. So, Buffalo's now on the clock. Buffalo's up. JJ Peterka is who we get. So we get that German guy that I really wanted us to draft. No. I feel like this is a really good pick. I feel like he also could have went in the first round. So I think the right winger that they just drafted is going to be really good. His height is 5'11". His weight is 192 pounds, and he's left-handed, but he's right winger, so it's a little bit cool. He had 42 games, 7 goals, 4 assists, -6 rating. He's from Germany, as I said, and he said good speed, mobility, wins one-on-one battles, good shot, and creates chances. That's what the scout said. So hopefully he can turn into a really good player and help propel the Sabres up to really good levels. Next up is LA. Pick us in.
The LA Kings are proud to select from Malmo of the Swedish Hockey League, Helge Grans.
So another Swedish guy, Helge Grans, is a defenseman. They just selected him. Congrats, Grans. I hope LA is the place that you can thrive in. He played 27 games. He had 4 goals, 23 assists, and a -8 rating. Scout said very steady player, can control the game, good puck skills, effective on one-on-one defender. So that's some really good defensive stuff, if I do say so myself. That's just my opinion on it, though. Okay, so Anaheim selected from the Chicago Steel, Sam Colangelo, and it just froze, didn't it?
All right, so clearly exciting news.
So Colangelo, congratulations. I don't really have much on you right now, but congrats, buddy. He is apparently not being put on the board yet. Yeah, so congrats, killing it. Minnesota is up next. Okay, Minnesota's up.
Minnesota selects from St. Petersburg, Murat Kuzminina.
Okay, so another Russian guy, Murat Kuzminina is who they got. He's a centerman. He's 5'11". He weighs 176 pounds. He shoots left-handed. So Minnesota's probably getting a good Russian guy here. So he played 44 games, had 13 goals, 25 assists, and a +27 rating. Scout said he's an excellent skater that can handle the puck at top speed, very good decision maker. So Minnesota's getting some good picks today and yesterday. San Jose is now up.
With the 38th pick, San Jose is proud to select from the U.S. national team, Thomas Bordeleau.
Okay, so Thomas Bordeleau just got taken from the U.S. national team. I don't know if he's a forward or defense yet. Let's see. He hasn't come up yet. Okay, are they going to show it? Are they going to update it so I can see the freaking position of the very least? Oh my gosh, I have to make this wait this long. Looks like he's a forward. Don't know the exact position. Okay, this exact position is a center. He is the 30th pick. He is 5'10" with 175 pounds and shoots left-handed. He's from Houston, Texas, and Scout said improved all-around game this year. Manipulates the defense well with his vision. So, San Jose is probably getting a good center here too. Give him time to go up, and he could be a great player for them. Minnesota's now up.
From the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, Ryan O'Rourke.
Sault Ste. Marie is who they got from, and Ryan O'Rourke is who they took with this pick. I've heard good things about him. I believe he is a forward, right? And let's wait for that stat and stuff to come out. I hate waiting like this. I really do. Okay, he looks like he's a defense man actually. And he looks really good offensively. He looks good. I haven't seen him defensively, but he looks like he can play pretty physical and hit pretty hard. Yeah, he's a defenseman, 39th overall. Scouts said hard to beat defensively and hard to play against, not many holes in the game. And he had 54 games, 7 goals, 30 assists, and a +16 rating. He's from Pickering, Ontario, Canada, too. Next up is the Winnipeg Jets. Jets are up. Sorry for the terrible camera quality, too.
The Winnipeg Jets are proud to select from Frölunda, Sweden,
Daniel Torderson. He's from Sweden. He played 39 games, scoring 26 goals, 18 assists, and a +38 rating. And scouts say he drives hard to the net, can set up plays or finish, never stops moving his feet. So that's a good guy. Maybe you want to put him on the power play. Maybe you want to keep him in the lower lines, but moving your feet is always great. He can draw penalties like that. So congrats, my man. You're a left wing. He's a left wing, by the way. And congrats, Daniel. You just got drafted. Carolina's up next. Carolina's up. Another Sweden guy. No Gunler. That's how you say it. He's from Sweden. He played 45 games. He had 4 goals, 9 assists, and +12 rating. Scouts say he's good offensive. He has good offensive instincts, real good feel for the game, and good hands. That's great. That'll serve him well, especially the good hands and the good feel for the game parts. Good second-round pick. Next up is Nashville. Congratulations, Noel. They're up.
To make the 42nd selection in the 2020 NHL draft. Throw to Jeff Kilty, the assistant general manager for the Nashville Predators.
From the London Knights, Luke Evangelista.
Luke Evangelista, the second cousin of Hockey Hall of Famer and Leafs.
From the London Knights, Luca Evangelista. He's a right winger. He's 5'11", 166 pounds. He shoots right-handed. So, what's the rest of his profile? He is from Oakville, Ontario, Canada. He had 62 games played with 23 goals, 30 assists, and +15 rating. Scout said very high hockey IQ and high-end puck management skills. That's good. They looks like Nashville's getting a good, smart winger to help out on their team for the future. I really like that pick. That was a good pick. Florida is now up. Another Swedish guy taken here, Emil Heinen. He had 29 games played, 26 goals, 15 assists, a plus 26 rating. Scouts say good vision and reads the game well, dangerous around the net, speedy, reliable, and a two-way player. Really good pick, and really good scouting from, I believe, the Panthers organization. He's going to serve them well. Congratulations, Emil. Next up is Toronto. Another trade. Okay, 44 is traded to Ottawa for 59 and 64. Okay, good. So Senators are now on the clock.
The 44th selection in the 2020 NHL draft will be announced by Trent Mann, Chief Administrative
Okay, Senators selecting here.
With pick 44, the Ottawa Senators are proud to select between the United States National Development Team Program and University of North Dakota, Tyler Clem.
Tyler Clutter. Looks like that's who they're going with. Clevin, that's how you say it. Clevin. Tyler Clevin. Okay. Defenseman from North Dakota is what they're saying. Okay, good. Cool.
The three-time Stanley Cup champion Matt Collins actually is hero, and his dad, Chris, played hockey at Northern Michigan during the 80s. He's a key figure in Tyler's development, coaching from 5th to 8th grade. One of those bloodlines.
Okay. Looks like he can hit. That's good. He is 6'4", 200 pounds, shoots left-handed. Tyler Clevin looks like a good, serviceable hitting guy. Okay, he looks like he has a really good slap shot. It's good. He's from Fargo, North Dakota. He had 45 games, 2 goals, 10 assists for a plus 12 rating. And scouts say he's big, mean, and tough, a rugged defender, also skates well and has a big shot. That's what I witnessed there. So now on the clock is Detroit. Okay, Red Wings traded. Trading pick 45. Two. So Los Angeles 2 for 51 and.
Okay, so the move is made. It's supposed to be the Red Wings. They trade that 45th pick, which is upcoming.
51st and 97th pick is what Red Wings get. 45th pick is what the Kings acquired. Okay, so Los Angeles is now on the clock. Kings are selecting.
The Los Angeles Kings are proud to select from the U.S. National Team Development Program in Minnesota, Brock Faber.
So U.S. guy from Minnesota, Brock Faber. He had 46 games played, 3 goals, 9 assists, plus in a rating. Scouts say can really skate and defend, closes so well on guys, and has a really good stick. They, I think, are getting a really good defenseman here. Los Angeles has some pretty good defensive depth, and they also have Byfield up there to help, score goals. So they're getting some really good prospects here. Congrats, Faber. You got drafted, my man. Chicago's up next. Chicago's currently picking.
The Chicago Blackhawks are proud to select from the U.S. National Development Team, Drew Commesso.
U.S. guy just went, Drew.
Well, Drew Commesso at 6 years of age.
Drew Knessel is Commesso. How do you say it? Drew Commesso is who it looks like they got. They got the goaltender. He is 6'2", 180 pounds. He catches left like most goaltenders do. This guy looks like he could be a really good talent. He was 18-7-1 with a 2.05 goals against average and 8.920 save percentage, 3 shutouts. Scouts say quickness and athleticism is second to none. Lots of pro qualities in his game and elite upside. So it looks like Chicago just got their goaltender to replace, Crawford. Congrats, Drew. You have just been drafted, my man. Montreal has the next 2 picks in a row. Montreal's selecting.
The U.S. National Development Program and BU Luke Tuck.
Luke Tuck, another U.S. development guy. Okay, thanks a lot in a row. It's at least 4 in a row now. So they got left wing Luke Tuck. He's 6'2", 203 pounds. He shoots left-handed. Let's look for the stats and stuff. So he played 47 games, had 15 goals, 15 assists, no +6 rating. Do scouts have anything really to say about him? The scouts say that here's an up and down power winger that's physical and plays in straight lines. Okay. Looks like a pretty good pick offensively. This could either go really well or really bad for them. Depth-wise, this is a depth pick for sure. Next up, again, is Montreal. Okay, 48th overall now. He's muted, isn't he? Kind of embarrassing.
Montreal selected
Jan Mysak. That's who they got. From,
all right, Jan, celebrations here. They're fired up. What a great year. Considering the Hamilton, it's exciting news. Listen, his older brother actually plays the NAHL in 2019-2020 with Austin. He was named the captain of lifted off for 1 game in March 2019, which made him the youngest captain in the history of extra league at the age of 16. He's a young man with a bright future, San Francisco.
So yeah, bright future, really good. 5'10", shoots left-handed, 175 pounds. Good depth, probably has really good speed too. Calgary's currently picking.
Calgary Flames are proud to select from the University of Connecticut,
Jan Kuznetsov is who they picked.
In March was the youngest player to play NCAA D1 hockey since Zach Werenski back in 2014. That's with the University of Michigan.
He's a defense man. He is 6'4", 209 pounds, and shoots left-handed.
6'4", 210 pounds. You've seen it for the last couple of years with the teams that win with Tampa winning last year.
Let's see, he had 34 games played, 2 goals and 9 assists. Shutdown defender that can play in all situations at executing his own zone. Looks like, from what they're saying, it's going to be more of a defensive defenseman kind of guy, more of a preventing goals kind of way. So this might be a defensive depth pick, and I probably wouldn't expect him to score much, but it's definitely a decent pick at 50 overall. Okay, Detroit's up on the clock now. No audio again.
Who's next? Detroit Red Wings are proud to select centerman Theodore Niederbach from Philadelphia.
Theodore Niederbach. Sounds like, Swedish name. He had 40 games played, 15 goals, 33 assists. The scouts say he's very good offensive. He has very good offensive instincts, quick feet and good hands, wins battles and plays strong two-way game. That's good depth. Red Wings are definitely Definitely getting really good depth-wise. I like this pick. Detroit picked Theodore Nuckbach. He's a centerman.
Pittsburgh Penguins from Finland.
Now Penguins are on the clock. This is a guy from Finland, Joel Lundqvist. He's a goaltender, 6'1", 182 pounds. He catches left like most goaltenders do. Looking at the highlights, it looks like he's really good in the butterfly. Looks like see his stats were 1.66 goals against average, a 9.31 save percentage, and 5 shutouts. Scout said, well-trained goalie that's solid and reliable, technically sound and mobile with our reflexes. This could be a guy that goes to Wheeling and kind of follows in the steps of DeSmith and Jari and that kind of stuff. They're really loaded on goaltending talent. They scout that really well, I found out. I like this pick. This is a good pick. Carolina is on the clock currently. They are currently picking.
Carolina's proud to select from Shawinigan, QMJ, Vasily
Vasily Pomeranov was selected by them. He looks like a good forward presence. He's listed as a center. He's 5'10", 180 pounds, shoots left-handed. I'm judging just by his build right now. Just by his build, I'm judging that he has a lot of speed, probably a good shot. A lot like Vasily Glotov. I got a good chance to watch him with the Cyclones, and he was really good. I'm kind of bummed that Buffalo didn't sign him. 57 games played for him, 18 goals, 31 assists, -9 rating. Scouts say projects puck well down low, quick release, and great offensive abilities. Okay, so this is a good pick. Didn't say really that much about speed, but based on the body build, it looks like he has some. I like this pick. Welcome to the NHL, Vasily. Flyers picking. Emil Andre has been selected. He is a defenseman. Height 5'9", so definitely an undersized defensive prospect here. He weighs 181 pounds, shoots left-handed. So definitely, I like undersized guys, and he looks like he can play and he can shoot, more of an offensive guy. Let's see, so he's played 40 games, had 11 goals, 27 assists, and a +2 rating. That's good. First step quickness and speed, moves quickly out of his zone. That's good to have on defense. I love this pick. I wish Buffalo would have traded up to get this guy. Like undersized players are definitely my weakness. I love seeing them play. I love seeing them dominate. I really love this pick personally. I feel like this is one of the better picks in this round. Okay, Portland guy just got selected by the Red Wings. Cross Hannes, left winger. He is 6'1", 167 pounds, shoots left-handed. Let's see, so he played 60 games, had 22 goals, 27 assists, +20 rating. Has scouts say he has dynamic quality and can make big plays. Consistency improves throughout the season. This is a good pick, great pick. Detroit's definitely challenging to have built a great farm system by drafting well this year. Okay, so Tristan Robbins just got picked by the San Jose Sharks. 56th overall. He is 5'10", 176 pounds, shoots right-handed. Another undersized guy, and these undersized guys are dominating in the second round. It's good to see that teams aren't shy about taking these guys in this round. He has 62 games played, 33 goals, 40 assists, and a +16 rating. He had scouts say that he got better and better this year. Smart and competitive skill player that doesn't back down. Good pick. Good pick. Welcome to the NHL, buddy. Montreal trades 57 to the Lightning for 124 and Tampa's second round pick in next year's draft. So Tampa is now on the clock. Okay, Tampa's pick is up now. Jack Finley got taken by him from Spooking, the WHL. So I'm not going to really be doing a lot of from him. He's a center. He's 6'6". He's 213 pounds and shoots right-handed. So obviously a huge presence on the ice. Not really much more I can say other than he's going to scare the crap out of goaltenders if he's in front of them. So yeah. Next up is Boston. Boston selected Mason Lowery. He's a defenseman. Not really much I can say about him. Congrats, Mason. Okay, I'm back for a second. I may have a call coming in any time now, but here's the picks I missed. I was writing the call because I do that for the Puck Authority. Here's the one that I missed. Toronto drafted center Ronnie Haravanen. I don't know much about him. I don't know his specs. I don't really know anything but his name and his position here. So that's who they drafted. On the clock is now Los Angeles. It's another trade. Pick number 60 is now the New York Rangers is in exchange for Linus Anderson. Wow. Linus finally got traded. Yeah, so now New York is on the clock. Okay, so New York has their guy, and they're announcing it now.
New York Rangers select from Windsor Spitfire,
William Booley. Oh, William Goalie. Huh? Okay. So William Coley. Oh, okay. He's a left wing. He is 6'3". He weighs 204 pounds, and he shoots left. Last season, he had 62 games played, 22 goals, and 20 assists. That's pretty good. In the OHL, with the Windsor Spitfires. On the clock now is the Senators again. The scouts say that he's an up and down winger with a great shot and his ability to play a new game. He has an ability. Okay, good. That's a good pick, I think, in my book. It's a good pick for them. Okay, Sens have their pick.
Pick 61, the Ottawa Senators are proud to select for the Cape Breton Eagles, Igor Sokolov.
Igor Sokolov is who they picked. Sokolov. He's a left winger. He's 6'4", 235 pounds, shoots right, so definitely a good sized guy. Let's see, is there anything else really about him? Okay, so he's from Russia. He played 52 games. Scored 46 goals and 46 assists, had a plus 38 rating, a man amongst kids in the queue. Natural scorer, good covering loose pucks and gaining good body possession. Okay, this is a good pick. Definitely a huge pickup for them in more ways than just scoring because he's a huge boy. He's a big boy. Yeah, another scaring the shit out of goalie kind of guy, I think. So, yeah, this is a good pick. Okay, Tampa Bay is now picking. They were on the clock. Gage Goncalves is who they got. I don't like that they're not saying their positions. He's a centerman. He is 6 foot. He weighs 165 pounds, and he shoots left-handed. Definitely probably on the smaller end weight-wise of those 6 foot guys. I think I'm 150 and I'm only 5'8", so definitely smaller. He played 60 games, scored 33 goals and 38 assists, and had a plus 32 rating. Played in a lot of situations for a team and does a lot of things really well. Really good, smart player. Okay, that was John Williams, the scouting bureau. Okay, looks like they have another good centerman here that they picked up, and I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe breaks in the next 4 or 5 years and gets a good opportunity and scores them. Yeah, good pick. Okay, you missed some during the break. Donovan Zabrango, defense, went to the Red Wings. Topi Nima, defenseman, went to the Maple Leafs, and now Red Wings are on the clock again. Looks like Detroit traded back. This is Minnesota's pick now, and they just took defenseman Damon Hunt. He's a 6 foot even. He's 198 pounds and shoots left-handed. He looks to have a good wrist shot. Highlights here. Yeah, decent wrist shot there. Okay, so he played 28 games, had no goals, had 15 assists, and a minus 24 rating. Very good skater with elite mobility, transitions puck well, and has a pretty good offensive game. So hopefully he turns out for them because he had no goals last year in 28 games. This guy's probably going to need some time in the minors. Teams are selecting. Casper Smith-Tevel, right winger. He's 5'9", 177 pounds. Shoots right-handed. Let's see, so he played 48 games, had 25 goals, 32 assists, and a plus 11 rating. Excellent offensive instincts, drives hard to the net, protects the puck well. That's the profile on him. He's from Finland, so I think that they have some good depth up the wing with this pick. Ian Moore was just selected by the Anaheim Ducks. He's a defenseman. He was picked at 6'7". On the clock is the Vegas Golden Knights. Okay, so Lucas Cormier was defenseman was taken by the Golden Knights, and Alexander Shishkin was just taken by the Carolina Hurricanes. On the clock currently is the Detroit Red Wings. We'll see who they pick. So I hate commercial breaks. Emil Rue was just taken by the Detroit Red Wings. Okay, so the Ottawa Senators have picked Levi Mariner. Let's wait to see. He's a goaltender at 71 overall. On the clock now is Calgary. Calgary selecting. Jamie Portier just got picked. He is a defenseman. He is 6'1", 196 pounds, and he shoots left-handed. See if we can get anything else from him. Just this real quick. He plays 64 games, 20 goals, and he has 33 assists. So really good offensively, I would say. Good wrist shot there. It's not. He's a defenseman, but he was in a forward there, so I don't think that he's afraid to jump up in the play, which that's good for defense, but you can't forget about, when you back check, that'll kind of leave you open. Good pick, good pick. I think that's a good pick. Nationals on the clock now. Nationals picking. Calgary hitman. Luke Prokop just got selected by them. He's a defenseman. He is 6'4", 217 pounds, shoots right-handed, so definitely a good pick for them. Right-handed defensemen are always, I believe, in need, and that's what this guy is. He played 59 games, got 4 goals, 19 assists, plus 27 rating, so definitely passing first kind of guy, maybe more defensively minded. Nice size, good reach, good stick defensive, makes good first pass out of the zone. Okay, so he's more of a defensive defenseman. I kind of expected that based on his size. I mean, I'd like to see him probably maybe hit more, play more physical. What I find is the smaller players are usually more physical than the bigger ones, and the bigger ones I feel like should be more physical with it when I sit and that kind of stuff, because they're bigger. It's going to hurt more. It's going to make more of an impact. It might just be me because I like to see big hits, but I'd like to see them use their size to their advantage. We're a bit more physically. Okay, so apparently the Panthers have picked already, and they took centerman Ty Smilaniak. Sorry if I butchered that. And also Colorado has picked, and they took center Jean-Luc Boudet. Now on the clock is Edmonton. Okay, it looks like we have a trade. Edmonton is no longer on the clock. It looks like it's San Jose. I don't know what the actual trade is yet. Let me check to see if I can find it. I can't find it right now. I will update you once I find the actual details of the trade. Okay, I found them. This was from Elliot Friedman. Edmonton traded down San Jose, and San Jose got the 76th pick. This is that one for the 100th overall pick and the 126th overall pick. San Jose is picking. Daniil Gushkin is who they took. He's a left winger. He is 5'8", 165 pounds. He shoots left-handed. Pittsburgh is also on the top, by the way. He played 42 games. He got 22 goals and 25 assists, a +20 rating. He is quick and elusive, dynamic release, handles puck well, and is hard to knock off his skate. That's a good player right there. I think San Jose just got a good steal. Pittsburgh just made their pick. It's Kalle Klang out of Sweden, and he's a goaltender. So they picked 2 different goaltenders here. So they're definitely loading up on the goaltending, which they've always been strong there with drafting. He is 6'2". He weighs 194 pounds, and he catches left-handed, like most other goaltenders. His goal against average was 2.64. His save percentage was .913. He had 2 shutouts. He said the scouts have good mobility, very good size, and reads the game well. Reliable goaltender with finer reflexes. So he's decent. I wouldn't say he's the best. I wouldn't say he's the worst. He's decent. It's a decent pick. Columbus is now picking. They got a guy from Finland. Stalwell Kanashko from Finland is who they take. He's a defenseman, 6'1", 191 pounds, and he shoots left-handed. Okay. Average size, average weight, left-handed guy. Not really impressive right there. He 48 games, 7 goals, 21 assists, +10 rating. Mobile skater with First step quickness, moves the puck very well. He never panics. His game under control. It's good that he's level-headed. Just because of the level-headed part, I'm gonna put this pick from decent to semi-good. Now, Chicago's on the clock. Okay, so Chicago picked left winger Landon Sluggert. Now Calgary's on the clock. Calgary took defenseman Jake Boltzmann, 88th overall, and now on the clock is the Chicago Blackhawks. Okay, I'm sorry I was there. I wasn't there for a second. I don't know who they picked. I'm sorry. But 82 was Johnny Giro. 83 was to Vancouver. 83 to LA was Alex Lafreniere. Not who I'm thinking of. That one first. The goaltender Nicholas Dawes went 84 to the Devils. 85 to the Lightning was Maxim Gorbachev. And now on the clock at number 86 overall is the St. Louis Blues. So yeah. Okay, so the Blues just took Dylan Peterson, a center, 86 overall. On the clock is now the Florida Panthers. Okay, so 87th overall, the Florida Panthers drafted right winger Justin Stordif. Maybe it's Saturday. On the clock now is St. Louis Blues at 88 overall. Okay, so Leo Luce, the defenseman, was selected by St. Louis 88th overall. Now on the clock is the Boston Bruins, 89th overall. Okay, so 89th overall, the Boston Bruins drafted Trevor Kuntar, who's the center. Congrats, Trevor. On the clock now is the New York Islanders. Okay, so the Islanders drafted right winger Alexander. I'm probably going to get this wrong. Actually, no, I'm definitely going to get this wrong. Alexander Lejeune-Krantz. I'm really sorry. I butchered that to hell and back. He went 90th overall. Now on the clock is the Vegas Golden Knights at 91st overall. Okay, so the Golden Knights took left winger Jackson Holm, 91st overall. Now on the clock is the New York Rangers at 92nd overall. Okay, the Rangers drafted Oliver Tarnstrom, center, 92nd overall. Now on the clock are the Tampa Bay Lightning at 93rd overall. Okay, so the Lightning drafted defenseman Jack Thompson, 93rd overall. And now they are once again on the clock at 94th overall. 2 picks in a row, basically. So what they have. We have a trade. The Lightning have traded the 94th overall pick to the Philadelphia Flyers. Looks like. Details on the trade team. 116 and 147 is what they traded them for. Zane Wisdom was just selected by the Flyers, 94th overall. He's a right winger. The Panthers picked Michael Benning at 95th overall. He's a defense. Okay, so Daniel Chekalov, the goaltender, was selected by the Flames, 96th overall. Okay, I missed a lot of them. Right now we're at 105, and it's Zachary Younis. And then to Florida, and then to Toronto, it's Arthur Kucherov. John Bendar went to Detroit. Lucas Zabakowski went to Pittsburgh, and now we're at 109, which is the Montreal Canadiens pick. Okay, I'm back. We're at pick 118 with Colorado on the clock. I'll recap everything, but sorry, I went for a little drive because it was getting extremely boring. I was almost falling asleep. But the Blue Jackets picked a left wing at 114. I couldn't see his name. Oh, Michael Pitha. Zion Nieback was taken 115th overall. He's also a left winger by the Hurricanes. Defenseman Eamon Powell was taken 116th overall by the Tampa Bay. 117th was right wing Budan Trigov. He's a right winger, so he went to the Capitals. And at 118, the Colorado Avalanche took center Colby Unlosable. And at the moment, St. Louis is on the clock. Never mind, they took center Taylor Dickinson, as I was saying. Now New Jersey is on the clock at 120th overall. We're all caught up. Yay! Ethan Edwards was just taken by the Devils 120th overall. He's a defenseman. Now on the clock are the Islanders at 121st overall. The Islanders took Alex Jeffries, a left winger, 121st overall. Dallas the Toronto Maple Leafs at 122nd overall. The Maple Leafs selected defenseman William Vinilabov. I have no idea how to say that. It sounds Swedish or Finnish. But now is Dallas 123rd overall on the clock. Dallas picked Antonio Stranges, left winger, 123rd overall. Now on the clock is Montreal at 124th overall. Okay, so the Canadiens picked Sean Farrell. He's a center. Now on the clock is 125th overall with the Detroit Red Wings. Okay, so Vegas had traded for the Red Wings pick there, and they selected goaltender Jasper Bickman, 125th overall. Now on the clock is the Edmonton Oilers at 126th overall. Edmonton picked right winger Tyler Tullio, 126th overall. Now picking is the Rangers at 127th overall. Rangers picked center Evan Vierling, 127th overall. Now on the clock is the LA Kings. The Kings select Martin Tromick, 120th overall. He is a right winger. Now on the clock are the Anaheim Ducks, 129th overall. Okay, the Ducks selected Artem Galimov. He's a left winger, 129th overall. Now on the clock is the New Jersey Devils, 130th overall. The Devils have selected center Artem Shalane, 130th overall. Next is the Buffalo Sabres at 131 overall. You guys tell it's been a long day for me. I've been waiting here since 11:30. It's now 4:40. I'm tired. The Buffalo Sabres selected center Matteo Castellani. I don't know how to say that name. Sounds very French. At 131 overall. Now at 132nd overall is Alex Cotton, defenseman for the Detroit Red Wings. Now 133rd overall is the on the clock Winnipeg Jets. The Jets selected defenseman Anton Johansson. Now on the clock is the New York Rangers at 134th overall. The Rangers have selected Brett Beard. He's a left winger at 134th overall. Now it's the Nashville Predators at 135th overall. We have another trade. Nashville has traded down, and here are the trade details. The Philadelphia Flyers have acquired the 135th overall pick from Nashville in exchange for the 202nd and 209th overall picks in the draft this year. That's the trade. So now Philadelphia is on the clock. Flyers just selected Elliot Desenoyers. He's a left winger, 135th overall. And now the Montreal Canadiens are selecting 136th overall. They are on the clock. Montreal has selected goaltender Jakob Dubas. I think that's how you say it. 136th overall. Now the Florida Panthers are selecting 137th overall. They are on the clock. Florida has traded down with Toronto. Toronto is now on the clock at 137th overall. I don't know the exact deals. Let me try and find that out real quick. Okay, here's the details. 137th overall pick from Florida in exchange for the 153rd overall pick and 212th overall pick in the in this year's draft. They have selected center Dmitry Onichikov, 137th overall. Now on the clock is the Edmonton Oilers at 138th overall. Edmonton has picked left wing Maxim Berzikin. He's a left winger, and he was picked on 138th overall. Now on the clock here are the Pittsburgh Penguins at 139th overall. There's been a trade. The Penguins trade down with the Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche are now on the clock. Let me find to see if I can find it. Avalanche get the 149th pick and 211th pick, and no, the Avalanche get the 139th pick, 149 and 211 go to Pittsburgh. And also the Avalanche have drafted Ryder Rolson, his right winger, at 139th overall. Now on the clock are the Carolina Hurricanes at 140th overall. Carolina and LA have traded. 140th now belongs to the LA Kings, and they're on the clock. I will try and find the exact details. Nothing right there, of course.
It's out there, yes. It is a ways. It's not that it's a ways. It's just difficult to get to. I got my key scouting in Russia as a agent. I first became an agent. I quickly realized that the best players that weren't being recruited were there. So what do you do? You get your butt on a plane, you head over. That was fun. I went to Moscow. It was wonderful. I was targeted to St. Petersburg, beautiful. Moscow, beautiful. I played hockey in St. Petersburg. One of his living there. So you know my way around there.
I can't find anything. Ah, here it is. Okay, so 140th goes to LA, and then Carolina receives the 159th pick in 2020 and a 7th round pick in 2021. On the clock is LA, so let's see who they take. The Kings have picked defenseman Ben Meehan. Now on the clock at 141 are the Chicago Blackhawks. At 141, yeah, Chicago. I didn't think they had that. Okay. Chicago has selected defenseman Isaac Phillips, 141st overall. Now on the clock are the Arizona Coyotes. Coyotes select left wing Carson Bansel, 142nd overall. Now on the clock are the Calgary Flames, 143rd overall. Ryan Francis was selected by Calgary. Defenseman Jacob Truschott was selected by Vancouver. Clem selected defenseman Julian Vic. I hope to God I got that at least semi-correct. And now on the clock are the St. Louis Blues. I don't know the exact specifics of the trade, but 146 now belonged to the Minnesota Wild, and they selected right wing Pavel Novak. Now on the clock are the Tampa Bay Lightning at 147th overall. Okay, so the Lightning picked left wing Jaden Dudreau, 147th overall. Now at 148th overall is the Washington Capitals on the clock. They have selected Bear Hughes, who's a center, 148th overall, and now 149th overall is the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're on the clock. The Penguins select right wing Radis Ansons, 149th overall. At 150th, the St. Louis Blues are at the clock. Okay, so the Blues have selected defenseman Matthew Kessel, the 150th pick. On the clock now are the Boston Bruins with the 151st pick. The Boston Bruins have selected defenseman Madison Langbrunner, 151st overall. The New York Islanders have selected right winger William DeFore, 152nd overall, and now on the clock are the Florida Panthers, 153rd overall. The Panthers have drafted Casper Blutio, 153rd overall. He's a defenseman. And now at 154th overall on the clock are the Dallas Stars. Dallas has selected Daniel Lungman. He's the centerman at 154th overall. Now on the clock are the Ottawa Senators at 155th overall. Okay, so the Senators at 155th overall selected left wing Eric Angestrand. I think that's how you say it, Angestrand. Kyle O'Quinn was selected 156th overall by the Detroit Red Wings. He is the defense. Now on the clock at 157th overall is the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay has selected right wing Nick Capone, 157th overall. Now on the clock at 158th overall is the Ottawa Senators. Okay, so selected 158th overall by Ottawa's Philip Dioust. He's the centerman. At 159th overall, selected by Carolina was center Lucas Mercy, however we say that. And 160th overall is Anaheim Ducks on the clock. And I'm selected center Albin Stunsketh. I have no idea how to say that, but he's center at 160th overall. Now on the clock is the New Jersey Devils at 161st overall. The Devils selected center Benjamin Baumgartner with the 161st pick. Now on the clock at the 162nd pick are the Dallas Stars. Selected 162nd overall by the Dallas Stars is left wing Evgeny Austin Tuck, maybe Austin Tuck. Maybe that's how you say it. Now on the clock at the 163rd overall pick are the St. Louis Blues. Selected at the 163rd overall pick is goaltender Will Cranley by the St. Louis Blues. Now on the clock are the Winnipeg Jets at 164th overall. The Jets have selected defenseman Tyrell Bauer with the 164th pick in the NHL draft. Overall pick in the NHL draft. Now on the clock are the New York Rangers at 165. At the 165th overall pick, the New York Rangers select center Matt Rempe. Now on the clock are the Nashville Predators at 166. With the 166th pick, the Nashville Predators have selected defenseman Luke Reed. Now on the clock are the Colorado Avalanche at 167. At 167, the Colorado Avalanche have selected center Niels Amen. Now on the clock are the Toronto Maple Leafs at 168. Toronto has selected right wing Miettinen. He's a right winger at 168. Now on the clock are the Edmonton Oilers at 169. Selected by Edmonton in the 169th overall spot is center Philip Ingress. Now at 170 are the Pittsburgh Penguins on the clock. The Penguins have selected center Chase Yoder at 170th overall. Now the Montreal Canadiens are on the clock at 170. At the 171st overall pick, the Montreal Canadiens have selected right wing Alexander Gordon. Now on the clock are the Chicago Blackhawks at 172nd. With the 172nd pick in the draft, the Chicago Blackhawks have selected center Chad Yetman. One second, let me make sure of that. Just make sure. Yes, it is Yetman, I think. Chad Yetman. Now on the clock with the 173rd overall pick are the Arizona Coyotes. With the 173rd overall pick in the draft, the Arizona Coyotes have selected center Philip Barkland. Now on the clock with the 174th overall pick are the Calgary Flames. With the 174th overall pick, the Calgary Flames have selected center Roy Cairns. Oh my gosh, it's got to be a hell of a name. Now on the clock with the 175th pick are the Vancouver Canucks. With the 175th pick in the draft, the Vancouver Canucks selected center Dmitry Zoliev. Now on the clock with the 176th pick are the Columbus Blue Jackets. The 176th pick in the draft, the Columbus Blue Jackets selected defenseman Samuel Johansson. Now on the clock with the 177th overall pick are the Toronto Maple Leafs. The 177th overall pick in the draft, the Toronto Maple Leafs has selected defenseman Axel Ringel. Now on the clock with the 178th overall pick are the Philadelphia Flyers. The 178th overall pick, the Philadelphia Flyers have selected right wing Connor McClendon. With the 179th overall pick, the Washington Capitals are now on the clock. The Capitals have selected goaltender Garan Forkland. Now on the clock are the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto has selected center Joe Miller, the 180th overall pick. Now at 181 are the Ottawa Senators. The Sens have selected Cole Reinhardt at 181. Now at 182 on the clock are the Boston Bruins. At 182, Boston selects Riley Dern, who's a center. Now at 183 on the clock are the New York Islanders. The Islanders have selected Matthias Rahimi. He's a defenseman. Now on the clock are the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas has selected defenseman Noah Ellis. Now on the clock at 185 are the Dallas Stars. The Stars have selected goaltender Rennie Fortier, P-O-I-R-I-E-R. No idea how to say that. I'm just saying it Fortier. Now on the clock are the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Tampa Bay Lightning have selected goaltender Amir Miftakov. Now on the clock at 187 are the Detroit Red Wings. It's officially round 7. About 30 more picks to go. The first pick in round 7, the Red Wings selected right wing. I know what you're thinking. Right wing Keenan Draper. On the clock now are the Montreal Canadiens. We have a trade. Chicago's now at 188. Care to know the other details of it, but they just selected defense Lewis Creever. Now on the clock are the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto selected defenseman John Fusco. Now LA is on the clock. The Kings have selected Atu Jameson. He's a right winger. Now on the clock are the Vancouver Canucks. Okay, Canucks selected defenseman Victor Pearson. Now on the clock is the New Jersey Devils. You gotta be kidding me. There's another trade. Why don't these NHL teams stop trading fucking players and picks and just pick a random guy with 7 hours? I'm going crazy. Anyways, 192 is now Arizona. They're on the clock. I'm going crazy. Arizona select right wing Elliot Ekf Jar. I think they just broke my brain. I'm tired. Elliot F Jar. You know, F it. Buffalo's on the clock. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Buffalo selected defenseman Albert Raleigh. I hate these place names. Albert Likenson. Now on the clock is St. Louis Blues. St. Louis gets Noah Beck, who's a defenseman. Now on the clock is Toronto again. Okay, so center Wyatt Shinothi was picked by Toronto, and then now Alex Young, who is a center, was just picked by the New San Jose Sharks. Goalie Hugo Allis was just picked by the Rangers, not on the clock. is at 198 is the Florida Panthers. Florida selected center Elliot Ekmark. Now on the clock is Carolina Hurricanes. With pick 199, out the Hurricanes take right wing Alexander Passion. Now with the 200th pick of the draft on the clock is the Edmonton Oilers. They have picked with the 200th pick of the draft, Jeremias Lindwall, who's a right wing. Now on the clock is San Jose. San Jose picks Adam Maraska, who's a right wing. Now on the clock is the Nashville Predators. Nashville had Gunnar Wolf Fontaine, who's a left wing. Detroit drafted Chase Brennan, who's a left wing. Another left wing was drafted by Arizona with Ben McCartney, and now on the clock are the Calgary Flames. Okay, Ilya Slazalov was taken by Calgary. He's a defenseman. Center Linus was taken by the Sharks. Ethan Bowen, who's a center, was taken by the Ducks. Now on the clock is the Carolina. Carolina took Ron Freeney, who's a defense. Now on the clock is Nashville at 209 overall. Nashville took Chase McLean, who was a center, and just now, well, not just now, Timothy Spitzerall, who's a right wing, was taken by the Sharks, and just now, Oscar Magnuson was taken by the Capitals, and he's a left wing. Now on the clock is the Florida Panthers. The Panthers took goaltender Devon Levy, and now on the clock is the Boston Bruins. Okay, so Ryan Teraverb was just taken by Toronto. He's a center, and Henrik Tikkanen, who's a goaltender, was just taken by the Islanders. Now on the clock is the Golden Knights. Okay, so Maxim Markiev was taken by the Golden Knights. Jakub Konechny was taken by the Sabres, both centers. And now on the clock is the final pick of the draft, and it lies with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Because why not? Just gotta wait for this to be over.
Selection of the 2020 NHL draft. I'd be remiss if I didn't, on behalf of the National Hockey League and Gary Bettman, thank everybody involved in what was a most unusual draft. First and foremost, I'd like to thank our staff here, Steve Mayer, Dan O'Neill, Patrick Bitter, Evan Gottesfeld, our legal department, our CR department, all of whom worked very, very hard in putting this draft together. I want to thank all of our clubs and club owners for their support throughout this process in making this draft a success. And most importantly, I want to thank all of our fans for being with us through thick and thin, through this season, allowing us to award the Stanley Cup in Edmonton, in the bubble, and to be with us for this draft. We can't tell you how excited we are for the next time we get together for a draft. It being a more traditional draft in a building with a lot of people.
We're thanking everyone, of course. It's been 7 hours. We're all tired. Just get to the pick, please. Don't mean to be rude, but get to the freaking pick.
Now, for the 217th and last selection in the 2020 NHL draft.
He's even tired. He messed up too. He didn't even know what year of drop this was.
The selection is Declan McDonald.
Declan McDonald. Okay. McDonald. He's a right wing and he's Lightning. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. My personal Twitter is at @nrichards_86, and everything else is pretty much Water567. I also have a website, and my YouTube has its own stuff, so please feel free to follow that. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.
Amazing when it comes to tackling McDonald's ratio.